What is up, everybody? Welcome once again to the Unrelated Sports Podcast. I am Andy McConnell. With me, as always, is my Dolphins fan in crime, partner in crime, Mr. Cody Allstat. Cody, how are we?
Great. Just great. Not dead inside at all.
Because of the Dolphins, Texas,
Yes.
or your golf game? Which one?
The golf game wasn't actually as bad as it has been, so.
Okay, good.
But goddamn, it's glad it's hockey season.
Did the Panthers win?
They did 3-2.
Oh. Okay, good. Because I saw they were. Which, quick question: why are you having a banner night or a banner like the team that just won the cup? Why is that happening at 4:00 or 5:00 East Coast time?
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
That's true, because Gary Bettman is a genius. So, best commissioner in sports. Yeah,
Sure.
Sure.
We'll go with that. Not the
so,
worst.
It's close. I mean, it's taken a lot for Robert Manfred to take that title away from him. It takes a lot, but yeah.
Who's the WNBA?
Oh, never mind. I was going on the Big Four, but yeah,
Kathy.
Kathy Engelbert is it's bad. Oh,
she done messed up a lot.
Yeah. We'll touch on that in just a little bit though. So, sir, how was your weekend?
It was good. Got to play a little golf. Didn't have to watch the Dolphins disaster. I did, but I did. I mean, I watched it on my phone so I could walk away from it. What else did I do?
Did you guys win?
We flighted. We got money back.
Nice. How much you get?
So it cost $40 a person, and we won $30 a person. So but the people we were golfing with, they beat us pretty handedly. The front nine, they were. I think they were 3 strokes up on us after the front nine. We were 1 under. They were 4. And then the back 9, they're like, "Hey, do you want to play for $5?"
Oh boy!
And we accepted. They gave us 3.5 strokes, and after hole 6, they're like, "All right, how about for the last 3 holes? You're not gonna. We can't beat you. We were tied still at that time. They're like, we're not gonna beat you. You want to play double or nothing, straight up for the last 3 holes?" And we said sure. And then we both went par, and we ended on a par 5. They went. They were on or just over the green in 2.
Mm-hmm.
And they parred it.
Oh.
And we birdied it. We were on in 3 and had a putt to win it.
Nice. So you guys won some more money. That's good.
We won $10 there, so we literally played for free.
See, oh my gosh, the Yankees just took the lead. Sorry. What was I gonna say? So it's like that. You see the meme of when you're playing your buddies in like Madden or any type of video games, and you're kind of chilling back, and then it's like, okay, now you got to stand up and try.
Now we gotta play.
Nice. Well, good. You played for free. That's fun. That's good.
And I think my clubs are done for this season. Sadly,
might have been done for the season, but
barring any unforeseen circumstances, mine are probably retired.
Or if the Dolphins continue to make you mad and you just don't want to watch them anymore.
I mean, if that stopped me, I would have never golfed. No, I'd never stop golfing because the Dolphins have made me mad for the last 30 years.
Okay, yeah, fair, valid point. So, well, I'm glad you at least won some money and had a good weekend. Thanks for that. So that's good.
How was yours?
Not bad. Went down to Cedar Falls to watch UNI in their homecoming game against North Dakota. UNI got beat 35-7, but the score was closer than what it appeared. I'm being dead honest when I say that too. Because let's see, North Dakota drove down the field right away, lined up to kick a field goal. Field goal got blocked.
Nice.
So then UNI got the ball, started driving down the field, and then unfortunately, like when they crossed midfield, this was the first time they crossed midfield. They fumbled the football and it got returned for a touchdown.
Awesome.
That was good. And then let's see. Next time we're driving down the field, I can't remember if we got. I know we got into plus territory, and then either threw a pick or went for it on fourth down. Didn't get. There was something like that. Regardless, you and I swear, crossed midfield 6 or 7 times, and they only got 1 touchdown out of it.
That sucks.
So again, game a lot closer than it actually appeared. It's just you and I couldn't finish any drives. But no, and that was fun. Got to watch a lot of football. So
yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, nothing exciting happened yesterday either. So yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah.
So, Cody, earlier you were touching on the WNBA. So Kathy Engelbert, she's gonna be out of a job in a minute, right?
Yeah, I think it's a matter of time.
Yeah. Yeah, basically making comments along the line of like Caitlin Clark wouldn't be anywhere if it wasn't for the WNBA or making as much money as if it wasn't for the WNBA. That's a lie.
Yep.
Because
she made more before she came into the WNBA.
Yeah. Yeah. Or saying that the players should be begging on their knee or be on their knees thanking her for, I don't know, the new TV contract and every other minuscule thing that she said. It's like, oh boy, it's bad.
She's very, very humble.
Yeah. And the bad news is for the WNBA is if they don't get things figured out, they're going to probably lose a year because they're headed toward a lockout.
That ain't good for a sport that's not doing well as it is. With their biggest draw they've ever had.
Yeah.
Right there.
I mean, they did just set a record for most, I think it was 2.8 mil was the viewing audience or something along that line for the game 1 of the WNBA finals between the Aces and the Mercury.
Okay.
So that's not bad, but
no.
But again, the problem is the way things are looking, they're headed toward a lockout, and all you got to do is see what happened to the NHL after they had their lockout and how long it's taken them to just dig out of somewhat of a hole, or at least a little bit out of the massive hole that they dug themselves.
Yeah, they're just starting to draw air from that.
Yeah. So not good. Not good.
On the back of the Florida Panthers back-to-back Stanley Cup championships. 3-peat starts tonight.
No, because Dallas' Stanley Cup quest starts on Thursday. So,
I would say that tonight was banner night, but it was banner day.
So stupid. So stupid.
Good job, Gary Bettman. They got their rings and their banners hung today.
Well, the thing is, I didn't see like any promotion about that. I like that the season actually started today.
Like, I know it was basically, I knew about it because I've been looking it up, basically.
Yeah, or you get notifications from their Twitter account or whatever, their social media accounts. But yeah, from the NHL's actual account, it's like nothing, absolutely nothing. There was some big NHL news though. Connor McDavid staying with Edmonton for a couple years.
He's not going to see that.
Yeah, he signed a 2-year extension with an average value of over 12 mil per year. So, nope, he's not winning the cup.
He's not even the highest paid player in the league then.
No, let me look it up just to be sure of how much he got. Connor McDavid contract. Oh, okay, yeah, 2 years, $25 million extension.
Okay.
Yeah, because Kaprizov got 8 for 136 or something. Yeah, so yeah, McJesus is not even the highest paid player, but again, they're not going to win the cup because his average value is above 10 mil. So
over 10 mil.
Yep, that's such a crazy stat, but it's so true.
It is. I mean, again, hockey is different than any of the so many sports because it doesn't matter. Your starting rotation is important, but so is your other 3, basically. I mean,
yep, your other 3 lines.
You need depth. You need more depth. The average time that each one's out there is 2 minutes at a time. It's ridiculous. It's so much changeover.
Well, and especially for all the injuries and stuff too. So you need the depth along the line or way down the line too.
Yeah.
So yeah. So good for McDavid. hope he chokes this year, and we
Yep.
don't have to face them again. I don't want to face them again.
It would be really funny to see a back-to-back, like same the same Stanley Cup final for the third year in a row.
No, not going to happen, Cody. I don't even know if your Panthers will get there. You guys are like losing guys left and right. Heck, they might be calling you to go play in a minute.
Well, I could use some of my frustration with the Dolphins to play in hockey.
Oh, so you're going to be like the enforcer type role?
A goon. I'll be a goon.
Okay. Like you're behalf of the Bash brothers?
Maybe.
Okay. I could see you being the enforcer type. Yeah, because I don't think you quite have the puck, the handles, the stick skills to be like a wing or a centerman.
I would be out there to start a fight, and that's about it.
You're the guy that everybody
I'm keeping
loves,
my helmet
though.
on.
Yeah,
I'm keeping my helmet on. Like,
smart call.
Why are you taking your helmet off in the middle of a fight? Like, unless I'm using it as a weapon, I ain't taking it off.
And if you use it as a weapon, you're going to get a vacation for a while too. So
that's fine.
Yeah, that's all right. You can live in the penalty box for a bit. Make it a nice little casa.
I don't remember who it was that we played in preseason. There was 59 minutes of penalty time between the two teams.
In a preseason game?
In a preseason game.
Oh my gosh. Yep, hockey players, they're psychos. They're totally built different.
Yep.
So I kind of touched on it right when we were starting here. Baseball playoffs are going on. Yankees are down 0-2 in their series against the Blue Jays. They're currently up 8-6 now in Game 3.
Okay, they were down 6-0, so
or 6-1. Yeah.
Oh, okay. They woke up a little bit.
A little bit. This series has been the one
best of 5.
Yeah, best of 5. This series and the Cubs Brewers series have been the non-pitchers duels. The series between the Mariners and the Tigers and the Phillies and Dodgers has been at a premium. Yeah.
Cubs Brewers are up 2-0.
Yep.
2 games to none.
Yep.
Okay.
And here's the sad thing. So the Cubs have scored first in both games in the first inning. They hit a leadoff homer in Game 1, and then they hit a 3-run homer in Game 2, and then it's all been gone by the bottom of the first inning.
That's sad.
Yeah. I don't know. The Brewers could just be one of those quote-unquote teams of destiny. Like they're saying Winifred Bob Uecker. Like that's been their saying. Yeah. Winifred Ueck, though. That's been their saying. So, and then things are going great in Philadelphia right now.
Oh, Brewers have never won it before, have they?
Nope. They've only been once, and that's when they were in the American League.
Okay.
I believe.
And I think the only other team that hasn't won one that is in the playoffs currently is the Mariners.
Yes, and they've never been.
Okay, which is crazy because didn't they have Ken Griffey Jr.? Like they were.
They had Ken Griffey. They had A-Rod. They had Randy Johnson. They had dudes, and then all those dudes left to go get money elsewhere.
Those are all players that I know.
See, that's how you know they're good.
Yeah.
And then they also had
Ken Griffey. I loved Ken Griffey when I was a kid. Like, I do nothing about him, but I knew he was my favorite player.
First ever number 1 overall pick to be inducted in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Fun fact.
Insane stat.
Yeah. Like that Hall of Fame class was Griffey was the first ever number 1 pick, and then Mike Piazza was like the latest ever draft pick to be inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Wow.
So it's just kind of two crazy ends of the spectrum.
Interesting.
But Cody, things are not going well in Philadelphia right now. It's not always it's not sunny there. It's bad.
Interesting. That's good.
Their baseball team is choking to the Dodgers.
Oh, yeah.
Their football team's bad. I think. Ish. I don't know. Things are not good. Like the vibes are not good.
The city of brotherly love.
Yeah, they all love each other until the second they start talking to each other. Then they all hate each other.
Yeah. It's very true.
Yeah. What else we got on the docket?
Let's see. Wrestling news. I will say that some news I've been waiting for a long time happened. Not the news that you would be more interested in, but
the Penn State stuff.
Nothing. That's been.
I know that's done.
Aside.
I know.
But Melvin Miller and Bo Bassett have made their college decisions. They're the number one overall, or actually, Bo Bassett was the number one overall recruit, but he kind of fell to the number two with Jack Forrest being so good. But they are both going. They're brothers. They're with different last names, but they are going to be going to Virginia Tech. So
They're not a wrestling powerhouse, are they?
so that's where Tom Brands was coaching before he came back to Iowa.
Okay.
They're a good school. This will
Okay.
definitely make them a lot better. That means literally 2 top recruits 2 years
Okay.
in a row, or back to back. So
Do they play Enter
that'll help 'em.
Sandman for all their wrestlers when they come out on the mat for home
They
meet?
should.
That'd actually be pretty sweet. Except I don't know, it doesn't really work for the football team too much, so maybe
It
they
does
should
not.
kind of stay away from that. But okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. I watched. You're gonna be shocked to hear this. I on Sunday did watch a little bit of the F1 race.
So you got to see George Russell win then.
George Russell won pretty handedly. I mean, he had like a 8-second lead at the end, or
Yeah. Which it's funny, and we see this with athletes across all sports. I think Russell's in a contract year, or his contract's not guaranteed at Mercedes next year. So, that's always when guys tend to step up their performance just a little bit or find that extra little bit. You ever notice that?
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Okay.
Like, we'll be talking about a guy that later that got an extension and has.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, but 6 different winner at that track in the last 6 years. That was pretty cool.
And not one is Max Verstappen.
The only track that he has not won at, he got second. Mercedes won the
McLaren. Yep.
McLaren. I'm sorry.
Yep. They won the
Constructors Championship.
So I think they were briefly mentioned on the broadcast, if I heard it right. Now, since they have the constructors tied up, it's going to be interesting on how they let Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri go at each other for the championship.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Max is still alive. He's kicking. It's not totally viable, but there's a chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now it's basically McLaren mano a mano for the championship, and it's just going to be kind of interesting to see how they let that dynamic go.
That will be fun.
Like, I mean, I hope they let it, because they've gotten into each other both ways this year. So I'm kind of curious to see how this goes about. I kind of just want to see them for one race just wreck each other and let Max win, and then just kind of add that extra wrinkle into it.
Yep.
Because I think their next race is back in the U.S. I don't know if they race this weekend, but I know next weekend it's the U.S. Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. So
okay,
yeah, so that'll be interesting. Let's see, NASCAR wise, Shane Van Gisbergen won his 5th race of the year as a rookie, all on road courses.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
wow.
He comes from Australia, or from New Zealand, sorry.
Okay. Does that take one of your guys out? You said.
Yeah. Well, Van Gisbergen was already out. Bubba didn't advance because he got taken out by his team owner last week. But no, SVG was already out of the playoffs.
No, that's what I was wondering about Bubba.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, no, Bubba didn't make it. He didn't. He's not the greatest road course racer on the face of the earth. So
right.
He had an
I remember I thought you said last week that he had to basically win it to continue, and
Yep. Didn't happen.
So I do listen to you once in a while.
Thank you, Cody. Even for my NASCAR stuff? Wow.
Even for your NASCAR stuff. In case you might say something interesting once in a while.
I mean, I'd like to think that I say something interesting half the time. No?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
You keep thinking that.
Okay, good. So now the Cup Series season, 4 races left, 8 drivers are left for the championship. It's Penske's Ryan Blaney and Joey Logano, Hendrick Motorsports' Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, and William Byron, and then Joe Gibbs Racing's Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, and Christopher Bell.
Okay.
So your three
Who's
powerhouse teams have the remaining 8 drivers left.
okay? Who's your
Pick?
go to? Who's your pick, or who do you want to win?
Well, I want
That's
Ryan Blaney to win, but I picked Christopher Bell before the year started, so I'm going to stick with the driver, the number 20. And
Okay.
just for giggles, I want to see Denny Hamlin win, just because of this lawsuit that's going on, and just to see NASCAR have to hand him the championship trophy would be hilarious.
That would be awesome.
So just for, if anybody likes chaos, root for that scenario.
I got a Wrexham update.
Okay. What do you got?
They are yet to win at home this year, but they drew again against, see who was it, Birmingham on Friday.
Okay.
They had a Friday night game. 1-1 keeps them kind of bottom middle of the table.
Okay.
They're playing again. I think they play Saturday. They play Stoke.
Okay.
I don't know anything about them. I don't know about any of them.
Are you stoked about that matchup?
I am very stoked.
Sorry, that was a really bad pun. That was really, really bad.
I'm gonna let it slide tonight, Andy.
Okay, thank you.
Did we have a rugby update? I don't
think we got
I don't
everything
think
for
so.
Catlin, no. So, Catlin, if you did send us something, we're sorry. We're sorry that we missed it.
Oh, they got a big update here. The NBA
Oh, no.
still dumb.
Hey, did you see that LeBron had an announcement today? The Decision 2.0?
No.
No, it was just something. It was an ad with, I think, Hennessy. So he it's basically a big tease that he had last night, and people were thinking that he's going to retire. Like, prices for the Lakers' last home game skyrocketed, within the last 24 hours.
Is the NBA season still going on right now?
No, it hasn't started yet. It doesn't start for
Oh, okay.
It doesn't start for another week or two, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. The NBA regular season it's a joke anyway.
Oh, it's awful.
I mean, the postseason is a joke too. Better. Yeah. I think that's about it for all the other sports. So, I guess, Cody, do you want to talk about football?
I thought you'd never ask.
So, should we start in the college ranks? Because it was upset Saturday.
It was upset weekend.
Yeah, across. Yeah, you're right, across everything.
Yeah.
Because let's see. Go. Penn State got beat.
Yeah.
Texas got beat.
Yep.
Iowa State got beat. Did you happen? I know you were at work. Did you happen to see the end of the Iowa State Cincinnati game at all?
No, I did not.
So Iowa State, I think, was down 8. I think they lost 38-30. If I have my math right. But
okay.
So they tried the whole pitchy woo woo play. Here's the problem.
Yeah.
The guy, one of the guys got the ball on the right sideline, and he just willingly ran out of bounds. Instead, with no time on the clock. The clock had been at 0 for probably 4 seconds, and he just ran out of bounds. Didn't even try to keep the play alive or anything.
That's something.
Yeah. So there was no pitchy woo woo at
all. So I'm going to talk about the Texas-Florida game a little bit.
Okay.
Because Arch has been under the gun all year. He's been under a microscope.
Yep.
And he hasn't played the greatest.
Nope.
But in reality, he hasn't played that bad either. If you look at his numbers compared to Drew Aller's, he's been better than Drew Aller. A couple other Heisman hopefuls or whatever, early picks. And not gonna lie, the end of this Florida-Texas game, I saw something coming alive of him. He even in one of his picks, or actually both of his picks, 2 of the picks that he threw, there was something there. You could just see he's starting to wake up and catch. The game might be slowing down for him. Now he threw picks in those situations, yes, but it was kind of a desperation mode. He's either this is gonna be a big play or it's gonna be picked. No other option.
Well, Cody, correct me if I'm wrong. He has started a whopping 6 games in his college career.
Yeah.
Or actually, what isn't maybe like 7 or 8 because of last year.
Did he start 1 or 2 last year? Anyway.
Yeah. Regardless, he has only started a handful amount of games, and people are trying to act like he should be the next which I mean, that was the hype coming out, but they were thinking he needs to be like his uncle's, basically coming out of the gate here, and it's like, that's not how this works.
You realize Peyton Manning played 4 years of college football before he was a starter in the NFL, and he didn't start off hot in the NFL. Eli, he might have played 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Of college football, and he was never that great of a quarterback in the NFL. He had great moments, and he had all-time runs, 2 of them, but like he wasn't
he's
a
not
top
the best
5 quarterback.
He's not the best quarterback from that draft class. He's not even the best quarterback from that draft class. Like, it's Big Ben. No. I mean, in all honesty, if you look at it's Big Ben, hands down.
Yep. There was 3 very good quarterbacks from that, but one's 2 of them are multi-time Super Bowl champs, but one was consistently one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL. One had 2 of the best runs of all time, and the other one threw for a lot of yards and had a 14-2 season.
He also has like 14 kids too, but
yeah.
But yeah,
don't get me wrong, Phillip Rivers is a great quarterback. Not an all-timer, but he's a great quarterback.
No. So yeah, everybody just gotta just chill out on the kid. Everybody wants instant everything now. Like,
yes.
Like, you're not allowed to just develop. It's just not how it goes.
And like I said though, I saw something at the end of that game, like where he was coming alive a little bit. So I think the end of the season, I never thought that he was coming out after this season, and I think that's really going to be true now. But
Cody, would you want him to come out and play for the New York Jets right now?
I don't ever want to see him play for the New York Jets, but
because the Jets are they're bad.
They're a dumpster fire. They make my Dolphins look almost competent.
Yeah,
they're not, but they look better by comparison.
Speaking of dumpster fire, UCLA football, they're a dumpster fire. Have not led in 1 game, 1 minute this season until this past Saturday against Penn State.
Yeah, they took it to number 7 ranked Penn State.
Yeah, I think that's what they were. I don't get it. I don't. Didn't see that coming. Gonna be honest.
Not either.
Nope. Did not see that coming. If Penn State doesn't make the playoff, is James Franklin I think there's a multitude, millions of reasons why he will not be fired, but
you could see it happening.
Yeah, especially after going to the semis last year with a returning quarterback who somehow is still a first-round talent. Don't get it, but I don't see it.
Like, I don't either. But
yeah. And then,
but then again, like, I will say this: I did not see Josh Allen as a first-round talent ever.
Oh, hey, you locked up on mine. I did not hear what you just said. Oh,
there we go. Do you hear me?
Okay, now I can hear you. Yep, go ahead.
I will say that I didn't ever see. We can be wrong on this. I did not ever see Josh Allen as a first-round talent, and he turned out he's a surefire Hall of Famer.
That's true. Allen also has a lot better physical tools than Aller does. So
yes, but he had the thing that you couldn't. He didn't have the thing that I didn't think you could teach, and that was accuracy. I didn't think you could teach the accuracy, and he was inaccurate as possible.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true.
And he'd learned it, so.
Yeah, no, that is very true. I'm just happy though. If Indiana can somehow go into Oregon and pull off the upset this weekend, that's it. They're guaranteed to go in the playoff then, unless if the wheels absolutely come off the tracks. Yeah. At the very least, they're guaranteed to go to the Big Ten championship game.
Yeah.
Which are words I still don't. They don't sound right when they're coming out. I'm going to be totally honest. They just don't.
I understand.
like the latest even mock draft that I saw had Mendoza going number 1 overall. Like an Indiana quarterback going number 1 overall. It just
That's
again
crazy.
does not make any sense at all.
So Mendoza to the Jets.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Yep.
It's not gonna be good. Um. So you know how Vandy beat Bama last year? Diego Pavia's talking all the smack and everything.
Yeah.
Cody, it didn't happen.
It
Not
didn't
again.
Did you see that before the game he was practicing kneel downs?
No, I did not. Also, why was Johnny Football on the sideline? I seriously don't know why, but okay. Yeah, he was there. Like I think he was wearing a Pavia jersey or something like that. So I don't know if those two are buds or
Maybe.
what, but
Maybe.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, Alabama, they're still Bama. They're maybe not what they were under the Saban era Bama, but they're still Bama.
Yeah, they're still a perennial powerhouse.
Yeah. You know who's also good? Ohio State.
Yeah.
They by the way,
trounced Minnesota.
And it just seems like every year they always have the one wide receiver who's like for sure going to be the guy, and then they have another guy who kind of comes out of nowhere, and it's just like, oh, hey, that guy's good too. Yeah. So you have Jeremiah Smith, and then Carnell Tate is their other wideout, and yeah, they're both good. They're good at football.
I will say I do have a little. Is it their OC now, Brian Hartline?
That sounds right.
He's either their OC or their wide receivers coach.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of my favorite Dolphin wide receivers for a long time. Yeah. Dude was a master at the toe tap on the sideline.
But probably one of the originators of that, in all honesty, because that wasn't a skill early on. Or
he had it. Him and Tannehill, who also, I don't know if you knew this, played wide receiver in college for a couple seasons.
Really?
Well, yeah. You learn something new every day, Andy.
What are you going to tell me next? That like Ryan Fitzpatrick went to Harvard?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Two of the longest running jokes that anybody can have.
Yes, for sure.
So, Cody, while Ohio State's good, I think Miami might be better. It's close. They got dudes.
They do. It's like watching them from the 90s, like again,
or early 2000s. Yeah, yes. It's like they don't quite have the swagger that like the Kellen Winslow, Willis McGahee teams had, Ed Reed, like that team had, but I don't know who their running back, what his name is. I think he wears number 10. He's a monster. He's a guy that if the Packers didn't have good running backs already, I would want him on my team.
Right. And Beck has looked pretty good.
It's like he shook one of the Cavender twins off, and now he's starting to ball again. It's weird.
Right. It's strange.
So yeah, I know the U might be back. Bama might be back. Texas is not back right now.
No. Nope.
Iowa State went back to losing.
Red River rivalry this week.
That's true. Why is that game at 2:30? Why is that game at the same time the Indiana-Oregon game's at? Why?
It's during the Texas State Fair.
I know, but it's usually always an 11 o'clock kickoff.
I know.
Like, just...
How is Texas favored?
Wait, what? Oh, is it because the Oklahoma quarterback still might be out?
Oh, that might be it.
Cody, I'm just looking. This is actually a really good weekend of ball. You got Ohio State at Illinois, and Illinois kind of got their footing back after getting trounced by Indiana. Bama's at Missouri.
Ooh, yeah, Missouri hasn't lost yet.
No. Florida goes to Texas A&M after their big win against Texas. That game's sneaky. Michigan's at USC. That's Saturday night. Yeah,
LSU, South Carolina.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun weekend. And like I said earlier, Indiana's going to Oregon as the last Big Ten team to win at the Autzen Zoo. So, it's going to be fun. I'm excited. And should we dive into the NFL? Because I mean, while it was also upset Saturday or upset Sunday, next week's NFL schedule is really good too.
Yeah, it is.
Really good. So,
where is my Yahoo at? There it is.
Starting off on Thursday night, the beat up Mac Jones led Niners beat the Rams. Like how?
Right. The Niners backup squad.
See, I've been doing this already since the beginning of the year. Now I'm really starting to do this. I'm already mentally preparing myself for the Packers to lose to the Niners in the playoffs. That's what's going to happen. It's just
You just don't know who's going to be playing quarterback for the Niners at the time.
Heck, shoot, it wouldn't shock me at this point if they bring Jimmy G back and he ends up playing quarterback. Like,
where is Jimmy G now?
I think the other sideline. I think he's the Rams backup, I believe. I thought he was Stafford's backup.
I lost you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, you got me now?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Stafford's backup.
Okay.
But yeah, I still don't know how the Niners won that game.
I don't
really
either.
Don't. But also, I don't know how if you're Sean McVay, how do you take the ball out of Matt Stafford's hands at the end of the game?
It doesn't make any sense. Because the dude was dealing at the time.
Yeah, he's looked like an MVP candidate like the last few weeks, which remind me, I'm going to touch on that in a little bit because holy mother mercy, that race is wide open, like absolutely wide open. And then the Vikings beat the Browns in London. How? Gabriel threw for 2 touchdowns. Quinshon Judkins had a heck of a game. And the Browns defense got torched.
Yes, it did.
Like, how? Hold on. Do we need to take a break at all, Cody?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, I got you. But yeah, the vaunted Browns defense got torched by Carson Wentz. Also, this guy's not going to be our pest of the week, but Jordan Addison is a moron. I don't know if you know that or not. Did you hear what he did?
No.
He missed, walkthrough? Because he went to explore London. He's not bright. He's very talented, but he is not bright at all.
Especially, he's already, on people's list.
Well, especially, you have a teammate that dies via drunk driver in Kyrie Jackson. Not like Jackson's one that got killed by the drunk driver. Right. And then you happen to have the ordeal that happened at the Los Angeles, or at LAX. And then the next day he had the gall to post a picture of a mimosa.
Yeah.
Like, what a moron. And then to do this when you're already on thin ice. And I'll give credit to Justin Jefferson because he might be one of the few top wideouts that's not a diva. Because he said he put the onus on him that he needs to do a better job of keeping Addison under his wing. And that shouldn't be his job at all. It really shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
But that's why, again, I hate that he's on that team. If he was on any other team, not in the division, but if he was on any other team, I could really root for the guy, but I can't. So, hey, do the Vikings have a quarterback controversy then? Like, is it Wentz's? Is it the Wentz wagon then?
I don't know. I think he gives him a better chance. I think he gives him a better chance to win. Now.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I think coming out of the bye, they play Philly because they have their London bye, and then I think they play Philly, which, Wentz in Philly. Or Wentz against Philly. That's always good.
Yeah.
At least I don't think it's in Philadelphia.
I was gonna say if it's in Philly, there's gonna be a lot of booing.
Yeah.
Speaking of booing,
the Raiders.
Well, let's go to our pest of the week.
Oh yeah, this is even before we got to the game.
Yeah. This week's pest of the week is brought to you by Decora Pest Control. Decora Pest Control offers monthly and quarterly services for residential and commercial pest control featuring earwigs, cockroaches, ants, bedbugs, bees, fleas, box elder bugs, mice, and rats. Give Cass a call, and he also does termite inspection at 563-419-3251, and tell him the boys at the Unrelated Sports Podcast sent you there.
That's us.
Yeah. So, past the week was early on. Was it Saturday night?
Friday night, Saturday morning.
We got news that Mark Sanchez was in the hospital. recovering from stab wounds. So we're like, oh my God, like, I hope he's okay. Which I do hope he's okay.
Yep. We should say that. Definitely should say that.
But it turns out he wasn't an innocent bystander.
No.
He attacked a grease truck driver.
Yeah, basically like a food delivery driver.
Yeah.
And at 12:30 in the morning, in an alleyway.
Yeah.
And the bad news for Mark Sanchez, I haven't seen the video yet, but there's video.
Yep. I haven't watched it. From right here, it doesn't look good for him.
No, he's potentially facing 1 to 6 years in prison for felony assault.
Yep. When the butt fumble isn't the worst thing on your resume, you know you got issues.
See, I was going to ask you, does this top the butt fumble?
I think so.
Okay, I think so too.
Because the butt fumble was like a mistake. This was... you were drunk. That's not an excuse. Like,
no. Well, apparently he was doing wind sprints in the alley. Like,
easy down, Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I just and then I think he wasn't cooperating with police. It's just like after he got stabbed and stuff, and like he's gonna be fired, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I mean,
for sure.
Sometimes you never know. Fox does love they love headlines like that, so
it's true.
That would definitely be something. But also, if you're his broadcast partner, I don't know if you can really say, "Hey, buddy, welcome back."
Yeah. How you doing? How's that feel?
Yeah. So, Mark Sanchez. I saw one headline. I think it was from the Babylon Bee or something like that. It said that his punishment is now he has to go spend 5 more years with the New York Jets.
Oh God, that's worse than give me prison.
Yep. That's one of those. Just take me away, boys. Just take me away.
Yep.
So, Mark Sanchez, congrats for being a moron. You ended up in the hospital. How do you think that would feel of getting woken up in the hospital and saying, "Hey, buddy, yeah, you're under arrest"?
Yeah, that's got to be an all-time like, oops, I done messed up.
Yeah, not good. So, peace out to Mark Sanchez and maybe his career then. Hopefully he makes a full recovery. I just do want to.
Yes, I do. I don't wish anything.
Hopefully the guy that he
yes.
beat up. But yeah, I mean, it was just crazy that the delivery driver pepper sprayed him, and then self defense is when he stabbed him.
Yeah, like, yeah, and I think is he suing Sanchez for
Sanchez and the Fox Corporation.
Okay.
So yeah, he's gonna get some money. I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure he will.
So that was the worst thing that happened prior to the football game, and then the football game happened.
Yeah. Are the Colts for real? I mean, it was against the Raiders.
I know. I don't know. Like, I want to say yes. Like, are they the best team in the AFC right now? I mean, if you just look at how they
like it.
If you look, because Danny Dimes is not doing anything stupid. Jonathan Taylor has refound himself, and their defense is playing lights out. But again, I don't know if it's because they're good or if they're just beating up on bad teams. I don't know. But I mean, they should have beat the Rams if not for a couple stupid plays from one player. They probably beat the Rams in LA, so they easily could be undefeated. Now they probably should have lost to Denver if Denver's not stupid on the field goal block. But yeah, I the only thing that I know for sure is that Geno Smith is probably going to be out of a job in a matter of minutes.
Oh yeah, weeks. He's not good.
No. Also, maybe Pete Carroll should have stayed retired, kind of like somebody else who might be coaching in Carolina right now, or North Carolina.
That's true.
Yeah, the Belichick stuff. Not when the fans are heading for the exits, like second quarter. That's not good.
And they got rid of Mac Brown for a lot less.
Yeah, wouldn't be the first time Mac Brown got replaced and it wasn't his fault. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Cody. I'm sorry, but yeah, I mean,
Brown?
Yeah, about Mac Brown. Yeah, Indiana Jones and the Colts. They're looking good. Should we talk about Danny Dimes' old team?
Yeah,
They lost to the Saints.
they did. I really didn't think the Saints had a chance to win a game this year.
I didn't think they did either.
I thought they were hands down the worst team in the NFL. Like, barring, like, put them in the running with the 0-16 Lions and Browns
Mhm.
of past. Like,
But it turns out they're better than the whole state of New Jersey. So
Jersey.
yeah. I mean, Cam Scadaboo had a big fumble. I think they got returned for a touchdown.
Yep.
Dart didn't play well, which was funny because I was watching some pregame stuff after the Vikings game, and they were saying, "Oh, Jackson Dart's going to resurrect the Giants and everything. He might be the real." It's like just pump, and this is the same way this way too, though. Just pump the brakes. It's 2 games. It's like with JJ McCarthy. Pump the brakes.
Yeah. You mean headlines are jumping to conclusions too early?
Yeah, it's not like anybody ever does that at all. Cody, speaking of the state of New Jersey, there is one winless team left in the National Football League.
Jets, Jets.
See, I knew you'd get a kick out of that.
It does make me happy. It gives me a little bit of joy to know that the Jets at least suck terribly.
At least there's one joyful person in South Florida, so that's good. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, they have some dudes on that team, and it's just like Sauce Gardner's getting torched.
Well, I think once he started getting called for holds, he doesn't know what to do.
That is very true. Fields' decision making has been 50-50. Like, I don't know. I've been one of the last people on the Justin Fields train, and I think I'm getting ready to hop off at the next exit. I don't know. There's just been some issues that just have not been fixed yet.
Right.
On the flip side, though, you know how we were talking about MVP? Is the quarterback in Dallas MVP favorite?
Dude, he's up there. He's been playing good ball.
I know. And all it took was him to play the Packers defense, and then Dak's been balling out ever since then. I'll give him credit. He, even without CeeDee Lamb, he's putting the ball in the perfect place. Like, he's not making those mistakes.
He seems better without CeeDee Lamb. We've seen that from other quarterbacks too before. I'm not saying that they wouldn't want them back, but you get forced, with Stafford without Calvin Johnson, he had to make. He didn't force the ball to the best guy on the team as often, so you just get better. And
you learn to distribute the wealth.
Yes, and Pickens has been good.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten in a fight with anybody either in 2 3 weeks, so that's an improvement.
It's like Happy Gilmore. I didn't punch anybody. The first Happy Gilmore, not the second, because
yep.
garbage.
Yeah, I don't. We only talk about the first one here. We don't talk about the second one at all.
The second one does not exist.
No. Speaking of does not exist, a perfect team in the National Football League.
No,
because the Eagles are down.
I should pay attention to this because now the Broncos were the last team to beat the Super Bowl champions, so that means the Super Bowl goes to them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll pay attention to where it goes throughout the year.
Okay. Good comeback for Denver.
Yeah.
Really good comeback. How does Saquon Barkley only touch the ball 9 times? How?
And a team that's proven that they don't need to throw the ball to win. And why were they not feeding their back?
I don't get it.
And where's AJ Brown?
Read a book on the sideline, giving up on plays when he has the receiver beat or the corner beat. I don't he had a walk-in touchdown, except he gave up on the play, and then next thing you know, he looks up and hey, Jalen Hurts is throwing him the ball, and then he tried to hustle and couldn't get to it.
Well, yeah.
And then he was fighting Devontae Smith,
and then they throw it to you, and you're not anywhere near it.
And then he's fighting Devontae Smith for the Hail Mary. Which, did you see Jalen Hurts actually sprinted toward the end zone as soon as he threw that ball?
No.
Well, because he threw from the 30-yard line. So if you think about it, You throw that ball with enough arc, he might be able to get down there and catch his own tip. Which, one more thing,
How
Hurts
close was
threw
he?
that. He was still probably about 10 yards away. But that's also because he threw the Hail Mary to the back line of the end zone. You don't throw it there. You
No,
throw
you
it to
throw
the
it.
front of the end zone.
Yes.
So that way you have somebody in the back for a tip.
Yes.
Again, Aaron Rodgers has mastered that. I know I'm spoiled from watching that from years, but
Yes.
it's just I don't know why more quarterbacks always throw it like right toward the back line of the end zone. It's like there's no room for error then.
No. Unless they're trying to swat it, like, yeah. And like you've seen front line where they swat it down and somebody's there to catch it and run it in still.
Exactly. Well, that's what I think. That's what I thought Hurts was trying to hustle down there
Yeah.
to do. So is this a cause for concern for Philly, or is this just more of a wake up call? Do you think?
I think more of a wake up call because it's not like they were playing a bad team.
Yeah. I mean, good win for Denver. Like,
Very
nice
good
little
win for
comeback
Denver.
win. And especially with the rest of their division just kind of sputtering right now,
Yeah.
could be a big win to look forward to. The count coming down the stretch. Cody, should we touch on it?
They already beat
go ahead.
They already beat the Chiefs too. This year, didn't they? Have they played?
I didn't think they played yet.
Oh no, maybe that was the
Chargers.
Chargers beat them.
Yeah, Chargers beat them, but yeah, I don't think they played the Chiefs
Okay.
yet.
Yeah, let's touch on it.
What happened?
I don't know. Like we were cruising 17 up 17 nothing, and then they took their feet off the pedal, and our defense is just the most atrocious thing I've ever seen. Like you can say what you want about but you're going to win a lot of games with scoring 24 points. But if you're giving up 200 yards rushing to a backup running back, averaging 9 yards a carry, you're not going to win a lot of games.
Yeah.
And people are trashing Tua over it. Tua played a perfect first half. The second half, there's some bad play calling. He didn't get it going, but his line is so bad. It's just he has no time to throw the ball, and especially if they're coming right up at his face. So it's guard play is the problem. It's not ends. It's not like he can step up and miss them. He has to try to run around and and he did make throw a beautiful touchdown pass to Waddle that put him up 3, up 4 with 4 minutes left or something like that. And then Carolina walked down the field. They didn't even have to pass it. They just walked down the field. Like there's no
Did
defense.
I see right? Did Xavier Legette score a touchdown, or did he score 2?
Yes.
I thought I saw. Yeah, how Bryce, aside from the opening turnover, how'd Bryce look? Because again, I didn't see any highlights or
he
anything.
Didn't have to do
game.
anything. He threw like 160 yards in the game. He handed the ball off well.
Yep. Okay.
You're giving up 9 yards a carry.
Right,
it's
that's not
pathetic.
That's not good. Yeah, that's not good.
And they were talking about Anthony Weaver being a head coaching candidate. Like I wouldn't want him. They were talking earlier. They were talking about him being a head coaching candidate at places. Like, why?
Well, he's probably going to be a head coach in a minute.
He might be
the interim head coach, but
yeah. And if I'm seeing the rumors I'm seeing from that, who some of the people were looking at for next year already,
who is it? Just out of curiosity.
Well, it'll be. I'll tell you this. It'll be he'll have coached as many teams and the same teams in the AFC that East that Fitzmagic has played at.
Oh, yep. Okay, I saw the exact name. Does he happen to work for ESPN by chance?
He does.
Does he like
a twin
feet?
brother too? He does. He
Okay.
has a
Okay.
Tim Tebow tattoo on him, or he did.
Oh, Rexy.
If that happens,
That'd be bad. That would be like a New York Jets type of hire. I mean, in all honesty,
yes.
it's like a
It
media type
has
of
been.
hire. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I I don't know. What if when that bridge finally does, or when that does happen, Cody, we'll talk about the candidates on Huda,
Oh,
because it should not be Rex Ryan. I can
no.
all but guarantee you that Rex is a media TV head now. Like
Yes.
he's not a head coaching candidate.
He shouldn't be.
So that's all right, Cody. It'll get better, I think.
I will say I've had a friend of mine that's been a long time Dolphins fan, and he's been like texting me about I'm thinking about switching teams. That has never once crossed my mind. It never will. I am a Dolphins fan till I die, even if they kill me.
Okay, can I give you one potential candidate?
Sure.
Would you take John Harbaugh if
In
he
an
gets let go in Baltimore?
instant.
Okay, because that might be happening. Because don't get me wrong, I know Lamar's hurt. They could be crossing, or what's happening to them could be what I thought was going to happen to Buffalo, and maybe just the times ran out. It's just time for a reset, kind of like Andy Reid in Philly.
Yeah.
It's just time.
In a heartbeat, I would take that.
Okay, because
He is
they got.
exactly what they need.
Mm-hmm. It would be stability. It would bring stability.
It'd be hard-nosed football. It'd be
Yep.
disciplined football.
Yep.
I would relish that.
Yeah, that's why that's the name I would keep an eye on.
That's
Again, I personally
my
don't think
hope.
Baltimore should fire him, but
I don't think so either. Is it heating up there though?
I've heard just some rumblings, but I don't know how much of that's true or not. I mean, they got dog walked by Houston, who hasn't
They did.
scored on anybody. Now Houston's defense has been really good, but they haven't scored on anybody yet this year.
Their offensive line is as bad as Miami's.
And they just traded away their starting left tackle.
So
Like,
dumb.
I know, prayers up for CJ Stroud. Nothing's happened to him yet, but prayers up. So, I just gotta ask. So, is that game more indicative on is Houston back, or is Baltimore just bad?
I think Baltimore's just bad.
I think so too. I'm not putting a lot of stock into that yet, because Houston has 2 wins. Actually, they might have 3 now. No, they have 2 over Baltimore and Tennessee, and both of those teams are garbage.
Yeah,
And speaking of Tennessee, though, they won.
they did, and the Cardinals had one of the weirdest touchdowns ever. No, it was the Titans had one of the weirdest. Titans had one of the weirdest touchdowns ever.
And that wasn't even the worst play of the game.
No, well they scored a touchdown on it, so it wouldn't be a bad score for them.
That's true. Because Cam Ward throws a pick when the Titans are down 9. As the Cardinals player is rolling around on the ground, because I think the ball survived the ground initially. It was a catch. The Cardinals fumble the ball. The ball gets somehow kicked in the end zone, and Tyler Lockett's right place, right time, and he jumps on the ball for a Titans touchdown. But that wasn't even the worst thing that happened to the Cardinals. That was not the worst thing that happened to the Cardinals, because their running back is getting ready to put the game on ice when they're up. I think they were up, 15, 16 at this point? Maybe? I can't remember what the score was, but this was before the recovery for the touchdown recovery, or the fumble recovery for a touchdown. And their running back does the stupid thing of letting the ball go right before it crosses the goal line.
How is that still happening? They literally just made there's a TV show that just got made about that whole thing. Chad Powers is like,
oh, yep.
That's
But
like, how does that happen?
Especially after it happened for Indy last week.
The funny thing is, I just watched the newest episode of Chad Powers.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give a spoiler or two here, but it's 8 years between when he had played and he had dropped it in the show. It's like one of the opening scene of it. He drops the ball right before crossing the goal line to win the national championship. Georgia picks it up and runs it back for a touchdown to win the national championship. And then his life falls apart and blah, 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 and doesn't get to play football anymore while he walks on to a new team. as somebody else with makeup and all this on. And he scores, he gets into the game and he goes to score a game winning touchdown. And he's holding the ball to his chest the whole time through the end zone. And then, like, the ref's like asking him for the ball, and he's not willing to give it up for a few seconds until he sees the scoreboard light up that he scored the touchdown, and then he finally hands it out. Like, that should be what happens.
It should be. Or you just do what Walter Payton or Barry Sanders did. Hand the ball to the ref.
Yes.
Like,
I mean, two of the greatest players of all time did that?
Yeah. Like, I've never understood what the point of releasing it, even like right as you cross the goal line. Like, what's the point? Like, in all honesty, I would run and give that ball to a fan. And then have that fan get it announced by Mike Tirico as he's running up the stairs. And
that
stuff.
Was funny. That was funny.
You know he had to, though, because otherwise you have to give the ball back. Like, that guy just left because I guess they have chips in the ball. Like, you can't keep a football unless if it's
really?
throw. Yeah, they'll security will come in. Like, I think if it's like that obvious in the front row, they'll come and grab it for you or take it away from you. So that's why the guy basically just took the football and ran.
Wow, good for him.
Yeah,
funny.
Yeah, but yeah, then Arizona has horrible game management. They didn't even try to win the game at the end. And then Tennessee comes down and barely makes like a 30-yard field goal after Cam Ward dropped one in the bucket against, I think, to Calvin Ridley. I'm pretty sure that's who he threw to. So good for the Titans and good for Cam Ward. Gets his first career win. Game of the week, I should say. Tampa and Seattle. Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield are out there looking like prime Brady and Manning. It was awesome.
They looked like the number 1 and number 3 pick. Battling it out.
Gosh, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
And also, perfect uniform matchup. Like creamsicles against like, retro Seahawks jerseys.
It was beautiful.
Why are they not their actual jerseys? I do not know. But
I don't know, but that'd be cool. I 100% agree with you for Throwback Thursdays.
Thank you. See, I told you I made good points. Or a good point.
You made a good point.
Okay, fine. I made one good point. I'll take it. I'll take the win.
Yeah, it should.
So Baker also MVP.
Another MVP,
right?
100%, and Darnold too.
Oh yeah, and again, Darnold threw a pick at the end. It hit off of a helmet. It was very weird, but yeah, my gosh, I mean Baker's balling out, but the Bucs could easily be 0-5 right now. They have made every game come down to. They're like the Vikings of last year.
Yeah,
or basically every year, but I mean, just in all honesty,
right.
But yeah, good for Baker. Also, Emeka Egbuka, he's good. He's very good. It turns out guys wide receivers from Ohio State, they're probably good at football.
Yeah.
Like between them and LSU, like those are two schools. Just draft those guys. You're bound to find a stud.
Yeah, you can name a lot of good wide receivers from those two schools.
Yes, you can. Yeah, they both have the title of wide receiver U.
Yeah.
Wow. Cody,
there was news on OBJ too. He has like a 6-game suspension for PEDs.
I had never even heard that there were rumblings about that, which I thought he was retired by now. I guess
not. Did he play somewhere else after he got released by Miami last year?
Baltimore?
Was that after? Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. That sounds right.
That sounds right to me.
Right. So yeah, I thought he was done. I thought he was just.
He says he's not retired.
Why? He already has a Super Bowl ring. What's there left to do? I mean, aside from get hurt again.
No idea.
Okay. Speaking of getting hurt again, Cody, the Bengals suck, and they just traded for Joe Flacco.
Yeah. I don't know if why Flacco accepted that.
Well, I don't think he had a no trade clause, so I don't think he had a choice. But yeah, the Bengals
I bet he's hoping he doesn't see the field.
No, he's going to start.
I know, but he doesn't. I wouldn't want to.
Yeah,
not behind that offensive line.
Yeah, hopefully. Again, if Green Bay does not win by at least 3 touchdowns this week, I'm going to be really mad because we play Cincy.
Yeah, I understood that
Um, but yeah, the Lions, are they the best team in football?
without a doubt.
Okay, that was my thought process as well. Because yeah,
That
they're good.
yeah, I did
And
I
it,
did see
oh,
something. I'm going to bring it back to the Dolphins here. Um, I saw that Stephen Ross wants to get somebody in the Dan Campbell mold for a head coach. You know what we could have had?
Dan
Dan
Campbell.
Campbell when we had him as our
Kind of like
interim
the
head coach.
kind of like the Browns need to find like a Baker Mayfield type of guy to be their
Oh, that'd be
quarterback.
yeah.
Oh wait,
Or
they
the
had him as
Vikings need a
well.
Sam Darnold type of guy.
Hmm. Hmm. I'm glad they got rid of Sam. Selfishly. Um. So Cody, I got something else that you're probably really sad about. Are you sad that the Chargers got beat?
Oh, very sad. I I don't know what to make of Miami's game with them this week.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean the Chargers are without their top two tackles, so that's you got that going right.
If we could get any pressure on a quarterback ever,
Okay. Um, Jane Daniels didn't get hurt his first game back from injury, so that's a plus.
he looked good.
He did. I don't know what to make of the Chargers. They have three big wins to start the year, and now you have a loss to the Commanders and to the Giants. Maybe it's just an NFC East type of thing. I don't know.
I hope it's just an East type of thing.
Valid point. I like it. So speaking of the East, Cody, how, how did
Going into
yeah
Sunday night, we had one undefeated team and one totally defeated team, both in the AFC East, and one of those would not stand.
no because the 72 Dolphins are popping champagne again.
Yes, sir.
Like I just
Buffalo done
I
like messed around
yep
until they lost.
yeah
It was a sloppy, ugly game
yeah it was
with
it
crisp uniforms.
oh I know those whiteout ones those were pretty slick.
They were very
I
nice.
I mean better than what the Patriots had. And I do not like the
Yeah,
Patriots uniforms at all.
I don't either.
Those look like garbage. But kudos to Drake May. He made some big time plays.
He looked the best I've seen him.
Hmm.
That one where he was getting like tackled and threw it to Diggs, that was beautiful.
Which I didn't know that Diggs still had that in him. I thought he was just there just to basically collect a paycheck.
Yeah,
And holy shoot, he played.
he
This
played
was a
very good
revenge
ball.
game
Actually,
for him.
he's looked he's become what they wanted him to be in Buffalo and Minnesota. Like he's kind of he's not as loud and obnoxious and diva. He's like taking other guys under his wing and like it's kind of
When that got into him.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. And I mean, this was my problem though with Buffalo going in, and I think I said this last week, is they don't do anything offensively that really scares you. Like there's there's no concepts that are scary. They have no dudes that can really beat you on the outside of their running back, who
Right.
for some reason they took out of the game and didn't want to give the ball to.
Their game plan is let's see what Josh can do.
It's kind of like another team that we'll touch on in a minute. Like it's just like, well, give him the ball and we'll just see what happens. It
Yeah.
might be good, it might be bad, it might be one of those where he rolls all the way right and then just chucks it left. We'll see what happens.
He gets away with it a lot
Yeah.
because
Oh,
he's
I know.
uber talented. But I do think that Vrabel is gonna make the Patriots contenders again. Maybe not this year, but
Yeah.
soon.
Cody, I got bad news for you. The the Dolphins done messed around and they're gonna once again now be like 3 or 4 in that division for a
3.
period of time. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're better than the Jets at least. So
Yeah,
but also if you're Buffalo, like do you just hear that I don't know, the clock is ticking like
Oh,
really
it's
loudly now. Because Baltimore and Lamar, they're gone. They're done this year.
Yeah.
Kansas City's not what they are. But yet you have Jacksonville's 4-1, Indy's 4-1. Pittsburgh, I think, only has one loss.
Yeah.
Like, there's just these teams that if not now, when? If you're Buffalo. If not now, when? And that's why I still think McDermott's probably going to get fired.
I could see it.
As sad as it is. Cody, and speaking of the Jags, I will say, life on Sunshine Island, it's fun right now. We are alive and well. We are alive and well. Me and like one other person, two other people. I don't know how many people are left on the island here.
It's been shocking. And dude, Hunter had one of the best catches I've seen in a long time. That was insane.
That was. But you know what's weird? If I heard the stat right on the broadcast yesterday, I think he's only playing like maybe about 60% of the offensive snaps or defense, one of the two, and then he's playing like maybe 30% of the other snaps.
Interesting.
You don't draft a guy at number 2 overall to be a basically glorified role player on one side of the ball or the other. Like, I don't. That's my one thing I still don't get.
Maybe they're easy. It is his first season. It might be easing him into it.
That's true. That is
because like neither position is the quickest one to learn in the NFL. So I don't know. You don't want to throw everything at once and like I don't know.
That is true. But yeah, that catch that he made was, oh my gosh, in double coverage because Lawrence underthrew him. But
yeah.
And I mean, kudos to the Jags. You're down 13-0 or 14-0. You battle back, and then you throw a pick because of a questionable non-pass interference call. and then even at the end of the game, Lawrence gets stepped on by his offensive lineman, is laying on the ground, and then still somehow able to get up, run and
scrambles and ran right by Chris Jones.
Yeah. Well, no, didn't even run by him. Chris Jones was on the right.
I know.
Okay.
I'm just making a joke because Chris Jones was doing nothing.
No, that is awful.
He showed no effort at all. He looked like A.J. Brown running routes.
Yep.
He looked like Andy Mack on a Saturday with Indiana playing at work. Like, did absolutely nothing. And that is my this week's Zip and Zoobs zinger, brought to you by the boys at Zippin' Zoobs Detailing. You like that one, Andy?
That wasn't bad. That was not bad.
Zip and Zoobs Detailing, where Reese and Ray like to trash talk, but love to keep vehicles clean inside and out. They clean everything from side-by-sides, trucks, and cars, all the way to skid loaders and tractors. They also love to support first responders, law enforcement, military, and veterans with a Patriot discount of 20% off. Go ahead and give Reese and Ray a call at 563-380-9772 and tell them that the boys at Unrelated Sports Podcast sent you.
That's us.
That is us.
Yeah. Yeah, that was... I mean, that looked like Albert Hainsworth-esque.
Oh, it was bad. That was the guy I mentioned earlier in the podcast when I said got paid and is now doing nothing. Because, like, I haven't watched him this year, but the lack of effort on a game deciding play is not what you want to see.
No. Well, and the thing is, there were moments during that game where it's like, oh, Kansas City got figured back out. Like, Mahomes was looking like typical Mahomes. I mean, Isaiah Pacheco was just running through people. It looked like, oh, okay, yeah, this is the team that Buffalo has to be worried about because they done messed around. And
now it's not looking like Kansas City destroyed the Ravens. It's just the Ravens were that bad.
Yeah. And kudos to the birthday boy. Sunshine becomes the second quarterback ever to win on Monday Night Football on his birthday.
That's awesome. Who was the first?
Oh, I saw the name yesterday. It's a name that I had heard. I didn't really, I mean, I didn't recognize it fully, but I can't remember who it was. Um, but yeah, now the Jags are 4-1.
That's insane.
It's like Liam Cohen's maybe changed stuff. I mean, after him and Lawrence were arguing in Cincinnati, which that makes that loss even look even weirder. If they
It
lose
does.
in Cincy after like the game when Burrow goes down. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm still not 100% ready to say the Jags are for real. Still not
Right.
hopping off the Sunshine Island, or we're not
I
we're not leaving
understand you.
Sunshine Island yet, but we're still there. But it's still a fun story, at least.
It is. I mean, he was the guy I was positive was going to be a number. I mean, the the next guy in the
Yep,
NFL.
like gold
Like I
jacket.
thought.
Yep,
Yeah, I thought. Like I don't know who you'd even say like.
Andrew Luck. Like he had the hype of Andrew Luck. In
Yeah,
all honesty.
and I just thought like he's in there at the same time as Patrick Mahomes, so he's
Mhm.
gonna be the second best quarterback in the league for a
Yep,
long time, and then maybe have a few years as the best before the next guy comes. But
yep.
maybe it's still possible.
It very
He
easily
has all
could
the
be because
skills.
he does needs to work on stuff at the line of scrimmage though, because they had a lot of delay games and a lot of just late
Yeah,
stuff. And I saw Clay Matthews pointed out that his cadence is not good because every time after like right after he would say, "Yeah, we're good," that's when they would snap the ball. And like as a pass rusher, you can just tee off on that then, or you can just
mm-hmm.
time it up and tee off.
Interesting.
So hey, Cody, you know what's also a good story? Me,
You are a good story, Andy.
because
It's like a Make a Wish season coming on.
it is. I'm beating you by 7 in our
You are beating me
picks.
by 7. That is insane.
Like and this is after like the opening slate of games. I think you had 2 right. I had 3. It was bad.
Dude, it was a I had 4 right this week.
Yeah, let's see. How many did I have?
6.
I had 7.
7. Oh, that's right.
Oh,
You got the Chiefs one.
I
The
did
Chiefs bit at Jags.
because I picked Sunshine. I
Yes, you
believed.
did.
So,
This is my worst season I've ever had. And it's
it
just
is.
been crazy.
So does that mean I get to hit you with a pie in the face?
No,
I thought we agreed to that.
I don't remember that.
Okay. I need to dig.
One.
I thought we had this
One.
on the podcast.
I don't know. The season's not over.
That's right. We're only through week 5. We're into week
Yeah.
6 now. So, but I'm just gonna keep enjoying this high while I have it.
Keep it up, buddy.
Thanks, Cody.
Bigger they are, the harder they fall.
But I'm not big. I'm short.
Your head's big.
Really, I have a big head. See, I always liked in the old, some of the older video games, you used to be able to put in a cheat code and you could actually have big heads.
Yep, I do remember that.
That was always pretty fun. So, without further ado, should we get into some more picks?
Yeah, this week's picks are brought to you from Trey Skull. Where? Ooh, what is that? Oh.
What is it? Got a bug?
Oh, no, it's just. I'm trying to look at the photo of it, but it's not. It's not turning out very well.
Oh.
All right. Trey Skull Woodworking, natural, functional, and beautiful hardwood kitchenware that is beautiful enough to display on your wall, but tough enough for everyday use. Look at Trey Skull on Facebook and see some of Scott's work, and definitely go to him for anything. But yeah, this week's picks. Let's get into them.
Okay. Thursday Night Football, Eagles, Giants.
I mean, I'm going to assume that we have the same on that one, but I've been wrong before.
So we're both picking the G-Men?
No.
Okay, good. I'm not picking them either.
No.
So,
Eagles.
yeah, and also Saquon back in New York.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
I think now he did
game.
miss yesterday's practice with a knee issue.
Interesting.
But again, I don't. It's Thursday night. It's a Thursday night game. Sometimes maybe they might make up injuries so guys just don't have to practice.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're on the same page as the next one.
I would think so. Broncos at the Jets. Where is that game at?
I think it's in London. I don't know if it's at Wembley or if it's in Tottenham. Because there's only one game at Wembley Stadium this year.
Okay.
So I think this one's in Tottenham. I think whatever next week's, which I think is actually the Jags and the Rams. I think that's at Wembley.
Okay, that makes sense because the Jags are kind of
Wembley's team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Broncos country, let's ride. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, this one's. Yeah, I think we're both probably in agreement on this one too. Cardinals Colts.
So. Give me Indiana Jones. Rides again.
Same here.
All right. Chargers at Miami.
I'm going to go with the chart. If the Dolphins would have won this past week, I probably would have picked them. Just building off the momentum.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't think they're in a good place.
They're not. But I do have the Dolphins.
Yep. Nope. Totally understand that.
Yeah, you asked this one, I guess.
Okay. The next one. Patriots Saints.
I think the Saints got their only win of the year. Give me the Pawtucket Patriots.
Yep. Pawtucket Pat. Or Pawtucket Pete. Sorry. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So we're both on the same page there.
Cleveland at Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Okay. Cody, do we differ on this one? Cowboys, Panthers.
I took the boys.
I did too. Dak's playing so good right now.
He is playing very good.
So good. We don't have a lot of disagreements. This is interesting.
We don't have any. Oh, we have one so far.
Yeah, and it's your team. That's the only one. Okay. Seahawks, Jags.
I went with the Jags.
You know where my allegiance is.
I figured you would, but I wasn't. Rams at Ravens.
The Ravens are bad. Give me the Rams.
Yep, also on the Rams.
Okay. I'm curious where you go on this one. Titans, Raiders.
I'm gonna tell you, I had the Raiders, but I'm changing it to the Titans.
Okay. We're both in agreement. I think the Titans got the Raiders are just awful. Gino's bad. Pete Carroll, I don't know if he knows where he's at. But I think the Titans, got their first win. I think this could be a catalyst for them to at least start getting some momentum building for next year already.
I see them as a 5-6 win team this year.
Yeah. Which honestly, with the number one pick, that's perfect.
Yeah.
As long as their big thing is just Cam Ward needs to keep improving, which he already looks really good anyway.
He does.
But
he's got some zip on that ball.
I know he does.
I'm gonna assume that we're the same here. Cincinnati at Green Bay.
We're both picking Flacco, right?
100% wrong.
Okay.
Pack attack.
Flacco needs to retire. That's for somebody out there. He needs to retire.
No, I disagree. I think he needs to play one more year and go to the Steelers next year.
Actually, can you imagine if he'd been on both sides of that rivalry?
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah, it would. Okay. I mean, this is, like I said, this slate this week is actually really good. A lot of really good games. Niners,
which
Bucks.
is shocking that we've had so many the same.
I know,
such a tough slate.
But Niners, Bucks. I don't know who's quarterbacking San Francisco.
Give me Baker Mayfield.
Same here. He's playing so good right now.
He is playing very good. Lions at Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs. I think there's going to be, especially after how they lost this past week, there's going to be desperation. at Arrowhead.
I can see that 100%. I just don't think that they have the team to do it against the Lions. I think the Lions are just. I don't think the Lions overlook anybody.
That is true. That is very true.
Or they don't play down or up to their opponents. They just play hard-nosed football 100% of the time.
I'm curious, who is favored? Kansas City's still favored in that game. That's
By what?
2.5. So it's basically a pick. It's basically a pick 'em. But yeah, it's just
strange.
Okay. That's just interesting.
That's just Mahomes, I think.
So that's 2 we disagree on.
Yep.
This is probably going to be number 3. Bills Falcons.
I have the Bills.
I'm going to pick the Falcons. There's one reason why I'm very tempted to change the pick. They're wearing their throwbacks this week, and they don't win in those. Like, they do not win in those at all. Which is weird.
The Falcons?
Yeah. Yeah, they do not win in those at all. I think they maybe have won once in the times of their. It's like the opposite of when the Chargers would wear the powdered blues. Like,
interesting.
But yeah, I'll go with the Falcons and Mike Penix. We'll die on that hill one more week. And then Monday, doubleheader on Monday night. Sorry, because that is the first game. I still hate those doubleheaders.
I do too.
The last game
Chicago at Commanders.
Yeah, rematch of the Hail Mary game from last year.
Oh yeah.
I think the outcome's the same. Not necessarily winning via Hail Mary, but I think Washington wins.
I also have Washington winning.
Okay. So we disagree on 3.
Yep.
So somebody's going to gain ground on somebody this week. Unless there's a tie. I hate ties.
Gain or lose. I do hate ties.
I hate ties. But, okay, Cody, anything NFL-wise or anything football-wise that you want to touch on at all?
Nothing that I can think of. I do know that high school football's getting fun. Like Cresco plays Osagi this week.
Yeah, because I think they just beat North Fayette.
The North Fayette Valley, yep. Decorah plays Mason City. Actually, I do want to touch on that. Mason City was up, I think, late in this not this last week, but the week before. Mason City was up on Waverly Shell Rock. I think they went up 10 with about 2 minutes left.
And they lost?
And I'm not sure what happened on the first. I don't know if they kicked it off, or maybe they kicked it off, and I think Mason City might have fumbled the ball. Waverly got it and scored a touchdown, and then it happened again. But I think they kicked a field goal, and then it happened. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't 3 times. Maybe they scored to go down. Maybe they scored with 2 minutes left to go. No, I have to look it up, man. It was crazy. They were talking about it on KDEC or K Viking Gold.
Gosh.
And they were down. They had just gone up 10 with like either 4 or 2 minutes left, and they lost in regular time to a field goal with 2 seconds left.
Ouch.
Yeah. So I wish I had I wrote it down or I don't know where you can find that.
Yeah, I don't. High school sports stuff.
It's hard to find.
Iowa stuff. Yeah. If we were in Texas, then you could probably easily find it.
Oh yeah. Well, I can't even find like the Decorah scores online during the game or anything like that. I have to. Sometimes listening to the radio is so frustrating because I was listening for, it was last weekend. I was trying to hear the Decorah score.
Yeah.
And I turned it on and it was just gone to halftime. And I was just waiting for them to say this scored. They did not say it at all. And then whoever they were playing got the ball and drove it down the field and scored a touchdown. And that was the first time they said the score after They scored, and it was like 39-7. I'm like, well, done. I don't need to listen to this.
Yeah, you think they would
Decora's
say the score coming right out of halftime.
right.
Well, going into halftime, but especially coming right out of halftime.
Crazy.
Dane. So, yes, Cody, should we get into our top five? Should we finish her up and get? Okay. So there's been a common theme within all sports, within basically all year, especially within the last few months. Cody, we have an officiating problem. It's bad. It's
It is
really
not
bad.
good at all.
Like, I felt bad last night. I mean, all the football got in the way of all the flags that I was trying to watch.
It's sad but true.
No, like, and again, I know there's some officiating errors that's just part of the game, but my gosh, officiating's been so bad. Like, so bad. But it hasn't been the first time that officiating's been bad. So,
I'm looking.
our top. Oh, you trying to find your list?
Yeah.
Okay. So, while Cody's looking for a list, just a reminder out there that our top five, which this week is going to be our top five blown calls, is brought to you by the boys at Lick Tags Lawn Care. Lick Tags is servicing Northeast Iowa and Southeast Minnesota with lawn care, snow removal, power washing, and small engine repairs. Give the guys at Lick Tags a call at 563-203-4238 to schedule your appointment today, and tell them that the boys of the Unrelated Sports Podcast sent you there. That's us. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to start with my number 5 is Roy Jones Jr. had an Olympic loss in the 1988 Olympic Games where he fought South Korean boxer Park Si-hoon. Jones landed 86 punches to Park's 32, and they gave Park the gold medal.
Holy shoot.
Yeah, it was a shocking, and it actually led to some reforms in Olympic boxing judging. Actually, despite the loss, Jones actually won the most outstanding boxer of the Olympics award.
Wow.
Yeah, he's had a very good professional career, but
okay. So Cody, would you believe that there can be blown calls in auto racing at all?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay. Well, there was a blown call that decided the winner of the 2002 Indianapolis 500, where Elio Castroneves was trying to win his second 500 in his second attempt. He won it as a rookie the year before. And this was during the era where IndyCar was going through a split between the IndyCar series and the Champ Car series, or the kart series. I always get confused on which one was the main series for it all before the split and which one it went into. But regardless, Paul Tracy was part of the rival series, while Elio Castroneves was part of the IndyCar series. Well, those two are battling for the win with like 2 laps to go, or maybe it was on the last lap. And there was a caution that came out. And it looked like at the time of caution that Tracy had passed Castroneves, or was alongside Castroneves for the win. Well, then they get down to the finish, or as they're crossing the line and everything, like Paul Tracy's thinking he won the race. And it comes out that no, Castroneves won because there's some rule where it might revert, or apparently the running order reverts back to the previous scoring loop, so back to the start-finish line, which Castroneves was ahead, or they might have claimed that he was ahead at the time of caution, which from every vantage point, if you look at, it looked like Tracy won the race, which if anybody goes up to Paul Tracy today, yeah, he says that, yeah, he won the 2002 Indianapolis 500.
Fair.
So, yeah, so officiating racing, it's still bad.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right, my number 4 is illegal snowplow game.
Ooh, yep.
I think it was in 1982, the Patriots were hosting the Dolphins during a snowstorm, and it was coming to the end of the game, and the Patriots drove into the field goal range, but it was heavy snow, and the coach ordered a snowplow operator to clear a patch of the field for the ball to be placed down on during the kick. Mark Henderson, a convicted felon on a work release program, drove the snowplow onto the field and swept a path for the kicker, and then the Patriots kicked a 33-yard field goal to win the game, 3-0. Yeah, not legal.
No,
Not
no,
called.
not at all. Wait, so the Patriots got the benefit of the doubt on a call? Wow,
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
You won't hear it again.
Yeah. And again, it's just the fact that it happens against your team too.
That doesn't help it at all. Like, because it's not
No.
like I was alive for that game, but I've seen, and this
Yeah.
just irritates me.
Yeah.
Patriots.
Well,
Patriots.
Cody, my next one I was alive for. I don't remember it at all. So there was a little playoff game going on between the Packers and the Niners in '98. The Packers had just went to the Super Bowl the previous 2 years, and they're in a back and forth battle with the Niners, who, again, we just can't shake in the freaking playoffs at all.
Right.
And Jerry Rice catches the ball, I think along the right sideline, and before he's going to the ground, the ball pops out. Packers recover. You're thinking, oh my gosh, Packers are going to win the football game. They rolled Jerry Rice down. He was not down, Cody. He was not down at all. And next thing you know, Steve Young throws it to Terrell Owens with like 2 seconds left, and it's Owens. And
what year was that at? What year was that?
The '98 season.
Okay, I actually feel like I remember watching that at my my grandma's house, and my uncle Kirk M. Novak,
Oh boy,
who was a Packer fan, was not reacting well.
I can't imagine. I would probably be the same way. Because this was before instant replay. I think this actually instigated this helped the get the NFL going with instant replay and stuff. But yeah, Jerry Rice did fumble. Ask any Packers fan. I hate the Niners so much.
All right. So this is going to bring me to the one time I'm ever going to mention a baseball thing, probably.
Oh, my word.
I don't know if you want to call this the Armando Galarraga's near perfect game.
28-0 perfect game.
Or the Jim Joyce perfect game. I don't know. But Armando was pitching for Detroit Tigers.
Yep.
And he was nearly became the 21st pitcher in the history of the NHL to MLB. Wow. He was facing the Indians, and he retired the first 26 batters. And then Jim Joyce incorrectly ruled that the Indians batter reached first base safely on a ground ball, and if you looked at replay, it wasn't close.
No, he was out by at least a step.
Yeah.
I remember watching this.
And then he did put away the next batter. He faced 28 batters and threw 88 pitches, and he struck out 3. Joyce literally apologized to him for how bad the call was.
Yeah, because he was like, I remember that they interviewed Joyce, or the reporters found him after the game, and yeah, they interviewed him, and I think he's basically in tears, like saying he messed up this kid's perfect game.
Yeah.
But then, it's why sports are awesome. The next day, Jim Joyce happens to be the home plate umpire, and when the teams are coming out to exchange lineup cards, it's Galarraga that's handing the lineup card for the Tigers, like showing that I forgive you, like we'll move on.
Yep. And actually, he's probably more famous for that than he is for the actual a perfect game.
Yep, and honestly, he is, because I mean, yeah, everybody can always remember that he almost threw the perfect game compared to like Domingo Germán, who was I believe the last player to throw a perfect game for the Yankees last year.
Okay.
So yeah, sometimes it's better to, I guess, historical wise, to be close but no cigar, if that makes sense. Cody, my number 3 is also baseball related. We're going to the Wayback Machine. We're going to 1985, the I-70 World Series between the Cardinals and the Royals. Cardinals are I think it's the Cardinals. Yep, Cardinals are entering the ninth inning, up 1-0, 3 outs away from the World Series, and there's a close play at first base where Don Deckinger from Iowa is the first base umpire, and he called the Royals batter safe when he was clearly out by a mile, and that helped the Royals spark a rally. They win the game 2-1, and then they proceed to win Game 7 the next night and win the World Series. Like, it is, definitely one of the biggest blown calls in baseball history. Like, up there with Jim Joyce's perfect game, or the call in the perfect game. So,
yep. All right.
What's number 2?
My number 2 is Logan Stieber versus Jordan Oliver in NCAA finals at, what weight class was that? 133 pounds. Jordan Oliver was two-time. No, he had won a national championship. He was one-time national champion. He was facing Logan Stieber, who ended up becoming a 4-time national champion. From Ohio State, and Oliver was trailing late, and he got a takedown end of the match that should have won the match, but it was not called, and they gave the natty to Stieber, and I believe after that, this was actually because of that call, the challenge brick in wrestling was created, and it should have been Logan Stieber and Jordan Oliver were both 3-time national champs, but it ended up being, because of this, Oliver was a 2-time and Stieber was a 4-timer.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But
okay. So
I will say that Jordan Oliver went on to have a great MMA career.
Okay.
But,
okay. Well, yeah. So, you've answered a question, because I've always wondered then when or how the challenge system ever came about then, or why it did. So
it came out the next year from that.
Okay. I gotcha. Cody, my number 2 is gonna hit me close to home, kind of like the snowplow game did for you. It is probably the loudest I've ever screamed in anger after a football game. 2012 in Seattle, another house of horrors for Green Bay. With replacement referees, the Fail Mary game.
Yeah.
MD Jennings, and I hate Golden Tate so much. So much. I still don't know how they said that he caught the football, because he had like a fingertip on the ball, and yeah, multiple signal. Like, the only bright side that came from this game is that it ended the referee lockout
instantly.
But it's still, you know what? The referee still sucked the next week anyway, because Green Bay's played New Orleans, and the Packers are trying to put away the game. Rodgers throws the ball to James Jones, and Jones makes a heck of a catch, and they end up having a review to make sure they caught the ball. But he clearly got interfered with anyway, and they did call throw flag. It's like, yeah, that is I really thought I was going to get in trouble in my college dorm room that night. That was not good. Like I said, that is the loudest I think I've ever yelled after a football game. I was quite irate.
I bet. Deservedly so.
I hate Seattle so much too.
All right. I don't think you're going to have any shock with my number one. It is
Shit.
the AFC divisional game in 2002.
Hey, ironically enough, involving more snow.
Yes. It is called the Tuck Rule game, which Tom Brady fumbled the football with a minute and a half, minute 50 left.
Yep.
The Patriots were trailing 13-10.
Yep. And
Brady
Charles Woodson
fumbled the
came in-
football.
Yep. Charles Woodson came and tomahawked that ball out of him.
That should have been the end of the game. Story, whatever.
And, yeah, probably the end of the Brady era.
But it wasn't.
Nope. Oh boy. Again,
Because what it was the final score of that after?
maybe 16-13, because Vinatieri kicked 2 field goals, both in the snow. But Cody, just think of everything that had to go right for the Brady era to even get off the ground. I mean, you have the Mo Lewis hit on Bledsoe. And then Bledsoe came in for Brady and beat Pittsburgh in the AFC Championship game like the next week.
Yeah.
And then, they end up being the greatest show on turf in the Super Bowl. But yeah, that is still such a bad call.
It was awful.
And it changed the course of NFL history. It really did.
Because he was tucking the ball in. He wasn't going to pass it.
Nope.
But yeah, they created a rule for Tom Brady. Once again.
This was the first one, though. This was the start.
This was... I hate that mother piece of human garbage.
Okay. So, Cody, we're just going to keep with the Miami pain here for my number one. We're going to the college ranks, to the 2002 National Championship game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this was one of the first ever National Championship games that I was actually fully invested in, because it was the U against Ohio State. Could very easily see that National Championship game this year. But, Miami just won the National Championship the previous year. They got all these NFL studs. And then Will Smiggy got hurt, and that kind of put things on its side. But Miami and Ohio State are in overtime. Miami's up 7. It's a 4th down play. I think it was Craig Krenzel was the Ohio State quarterback. Throws the ball into the end zone. Football falls on incomplete. Confetti's starting to rain down. And then about 20 minutes later, hey, look, a flag. And the refs called Miami for pass interference, and I still have no idea where the pass interference was on that call.
Who they were calling it on, or...
Yeah. Or why it took 10 years for the flag to come out of the ref's pocket.
And then knit it first.
Oh, yeah, probably. But, yeah, and then Ohio State's given new life. They score a touchdown there. They score a touchdown double overtime. They hold Miami off, and they win the Natty. That is still so... It's that one, not quite as much as a failed Mary, but it still gets my blood boiling. It does.
Yeah, I get it.
Because that was such a bad call. I wonder if that ref had any money on the game.
Probably.
I mean, but before it was legal and everything. Like, could you imagine if that happened in today's day and age with all the social media, and everything?
Never hear the end of it. We don't hear
Same
the
thing
end
with
of it anyway.
Same thing with the Tucker rule.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
So
I don't know if that's where like social media would have come in handy, or if that would have been worse.
Probably would have been worse, because I think they would have found the referee's house.
Yeah.
Probably, and that probably would not have been good. But so yeah, long story short, we hate refs. They all suck. Minus Gene Steratore. I love Gene Steratore. But that's about it. My general rule of thumb, if I know your name as a referee, that's not good. That probably means you're bad.
Means you make too many ticky-tacky calls and blow the big ones.
And you just want to be on TV. See Sean Hockley.
Yeah.
So, well, Cody, I think we've had fun tonight.
I definitely had a good time.
Any other parting words you would like to say to the people here?
Oh, even though mine disappointed me this week because he dropped a wide open pass, fullbacks are people too. I still love you, Alec Ingold.
Yeah, make sure everybody to like, subscribe, rate, review, leave a comment, leave us a question. We've actually been getting some ideas here.
Suggestions?
Yeah, suggestions. It's been
We have
nice.
our top 5 for like the next month.
I know this is weird. That's weird for us. We're not that well prepared at all.
No.
So, but yeah, other than that, thank you everybody for listening, and we will catch you next week.
Peace.